John here. Once again, hope everybody is doing good today. And on this podcast, I'm going to be talking about the difference that I am out to make. The changes that I know that can happen. How one person can make a difference in the world. How one person can create change that no one else saw coming. The way that one person can lift up hundreds of people. Folks, that one person is me. It is my goal, my mission, to change how the blind community and the sighted world interact together. For many, many years, everything has been the same. The same procedures, the same routines, the same methods, even the same responses, and the same reactions with different situations. I put together a group at my college. Because being at the college, I saw around me how I could make a difference. Even the teachers have spoken with me and admitted to me that they were, a little nervous. How do they handle this? How do they go about doing this? And it was when I started my first class. My very first class that I had started, which was just an introduction class for going into college and all that. And I remember talking to the instructor, and I said, I'm going to make a difference. She said, what do you mean? And I had told her that I'd worked with the blind community and spoke with different people, helping people get through different situations. And then I think a couple of days later, there was a lady that came in to talk to the class, and she brought up how the college, you can start organizations. And that's when it hit me. I thought, this is my opportunity. This is my chance to put something together and have that support that I need. Because in the past, I was doing it all by myself, and that was fine, but I wasn't getting the right support. I didn't have enough behind me to really get it out there. So I had a meeting, and I remember talking to my instructor, Nina. I said, I would like to create an organization through the college for the blind community and the sighted community. And she said, that is a fantastic idea. And I thought, yeah, it is. It's a great idea. So I'd had a meeting with my advisor and another lady. And we decided to, after we talked about everything, started out as a group. That way we can get our feet wet and, get things kind of organized to kind of build up that information that we need to have and all the other stuff. So we decided to start it out as a group, and that's what it is now. And the lady at the meeting said, okay, let's do a group. She said, what I want you to do, I need you to get a couple members put together. We need to get an advisor for the group, someone that has experience doing these different things. And I went to my instructor and I said, Nina, I said, how would you like to be an advisor for the group? I said, we're going to start a group for the blind community and the sighted. And she said, I'd love to. And I was so excited. I thought, this is great. This is great. Because she's been involved with so many different things, She's worked through news companies and all this other stuff. And I thought, this is great. And so now the group's together, and we're inviting people as much as we can to join. Not just blind people, but sighted people. People that, want to be involved, that want to help, that like doing things like that. One of our goals, out of many goals that, I'm sure we'll have, is to allow teachers through the college to better understand a blind student and how it is that we do things and what it is that we use and the way that we do things. Because doing that, I really feel that it's going to help not just the student, but it's going to help the teacher so they can better work together. So the teacher better understands the student better understands the teacher, and there's not so much frustration or being nervous. These changes that I am creating are for the better. A year from now, the goal is to move from a group to an organization. And once we have the organization set, we will have an online platform to where we can, interact with each other. Even have different little assignments and stuff that we can put together to, help the members. We'll be able to put up resources and information, all this different stuff. And it's all backed up by the college. Now, not only is this creating change, but it's also saying something about the college in general. It's saying that this college supports working with people that are visually impaired and shows that they're all for it. Every college, don't get me wrong, because every college, by law, they have to have accommodations for the disabled. And that's fine. But this goes beyond that. Because now we've got a group where if one student's having trouble with something, he or she can reach out to a group member and say, what do I do in this situation? And the same goes for teachers and whatnot. If they're wanting to know what would be the best way to do this. I have a student, this is what we're trying to accomplish. Which one of you can tell me the best way to do this? So, there's so many things this is going to do. And I've not even talked about the social side of things. the part where we're coming together and becoming closer to better understand each other. Those that are excited that join the group will now be able to understand, how we communicate. What to say, what not to say. What makes us uncomfortable, what doesn't. And the same thing goes for those of us that are visually impaired. Because we're not perfect. So it's not just the sighted that need to understand us. We need to understand them better too. And have a better attitude about it. Because some people don't have such a good attitude. Some people's not so pleasant or kind. And that's not the way it needs to be. Having this group, this organization, my plan is to see it go continuously. To only get stronger, not get smaller. And to get more members and to move around to more than just one area. Because at some point we're going to be talking about networking outside of the college, networking with other organizations that, are visually impaired or legally blind or completely blind. Because networking, that is what creates growth. And together, I know that as long as we continue to work hard, and as long as we continue to put this picture in front of people to help them better understand, the better it's going to be. If you know anybody that would like to be a part of this group, I want you to remember that this is something that's not just local. This is for anyone. Anyone who's in college or out of college. But anyone that wants to be a part of something where they can help another person. We might be starting out in one state. But you mark my words, by the time I'm done, this country, every state will be targeted. And every state will have groups just like this. Because of what we're doing. I just wanted to share this a little bit with people so you guys can better understand what it is we're doing. If you ever have any questions, you can leave your comments below. And you can also send an email. Support at Johnny, JOHNNY. Wait, let me check my notes. I want to give you guys the best email. Okay, so let's do members at theblindcommunity.org. That is members with an S at theblindcommunity.org. You can also follow us on Facebook, facebook.com/Blind Nation Videos, and follow us on Twitter, Lounge with John. You'll see the links below in the description, and I appreciate every one of you guys. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Also help share so we can reach out to more people.